Hello everybody, it's your boy Majora's Minion playing some Binding of Isaac. Played this game quite a bit on the Xbox before I switched over to PC, and then this was the very first game I bought. There's a lot in this game where it would take many hours to get through all of it, and no run will be like the last, unless of course you use a seed, then you are intentionally having a similar, if not identical run. It's been quite a while since I have touched this game, not because I got bored of it, but because I got other games I wanted to try. We're gonna go ahead and go into the boss room. We've got Larry Jr., which is pretty much just some poop worms. So, while we're just going through this boss fight, since there's nothing super special about it, I'll just go over a few things. So, if you look over to the left-hand side, we will see our stats. We have speed, range, tear rate, which is how fast you shoot, how many shots you do, how fast you do shoot. Then after that we have shot speed, which is how fast our shots travel, the velocity of them. Under that we have our damage. Under that we have luck, which we don't mess around too much with, or at least I don't. Under that we have Devil Deal Chance, which we'll go into more on the next floor where it becomes relevant. And then under that is Angel Deal Chance, which I'll go into if we get to that. Otherwise, we'll get to it whenever I end up getting Angel Deal if we continue doing this. And then above the stats right there, you'll see our key, bomb, and coin count. And then above that, you'll see a red six-sided dice that I may demonstrate what it does right about now in this treasure room. I do not recall what that is, so we're going to assume we can get something better, and we're going to hit spacebar. And if you look at the dice, although the green bar next to it is split into 6, so we're going to hit it. Now it's not green. We got an item that has a chance to, it's either a chance to reduce or a chance to negate a hit. And so the green bars turning to gray, emptying out, are charged every room completion. So you'll see once we beat this room that will fill up one slot. Yep. Okay, and there's also curses whenever you enter floors, which is why we cannot see our heart count right now. Right here we have a soul heart, which is a temporary heart, instead of our red heart containers that we just heal back up whenever we find some red hearts. This, when you lose it, goes away. Those are known as troll bombs. That one in specific chases you, which can be very annoying, especially if you are slow. However, we have base speed, which is not an issue. And right here we have a locked treasure room. All treasure rooms after the first floor will require a key. I don't know what the eyeball is. So we are going to take a gamble and grab it. The inner eye. I would say that that's worth it. We shoot slower, but we shoot 3 shots. I think that is worth it. Okay, this is a battery. So we are missing 1 charge on our dice, so it's not worth grabbing right now. But I'll go ahead and re-roll our boss item and show you. Also, if you look at on our left side, all the way down to the second to last stat, you will see 100%. That is the Devil Deal chance. Right now it's at 100%. So if we do not take any red heart damage, which with the amount of soul hearts we have received, I don't see happening, we will get what is known as a Devil Deal. Once we finish the boss, assuming we don't take red heart damage, you will see what I mean. This is Monstro. He's your basic bitch boss. He just pops around and barks blood at you. So, go ahead and get our soul heart. This is going to give us another heart container. So we're now at 4 red heart containers. Okay, so that is just a pile of shit. That is not good. However, we can use our dice to re-roll it into a better item. We're gonna go ahead and grab it. Spirit of the Night. I do not recall what that does, but it looks like we now have flying, which we can check by... Yes, so we have flying now. We can recharge our dice by grabbing that battery. And we're just gonna go back through real quick, see if this flying will help us anywhere. It doesn't look like it. But also, we passed by this door right here. It's not locked with a key. This is an arcade. You can't really see that behind our stats. But it requires 1 coin to get into. We have 15, so it's more than worth it. Especially since we're going to get that in return. So we have this machine where you take damage to get coins. You can bomb them to get items out of it. So in this case, we had a coin and a heart, which is useless. We have these donation machines, which you can donate coins to. And you can also bomb them, which we're not going to do since we don't need it, but you can bomb them to take coins out. But if you run to 0, you're not going to get anything out of it. And I believe you get stuff for donating a certain amount of coins. So I donate whenever I feel would be good to. But since we're still early in our run, I don't feel the need to. I don't feel it'd be a good idea just in case we go in a shop and we need those coins. Which hopefully we do, so I can show that off for anyone that does not. No. I just realized we have 4 soul hearts, which is very nice. Okay, so this room right here, if we grab this chest, which we're actually not able to because we don't have any keys, but if we grab that chest, we would get what's inside, and then we have to fight, I believe it's 2 to 3 waves of enemies, which most of the time is not too bad. So it can be worth it, especially if they are red chests, because red chests give you a chance at Devil Deal items. which Devil Deal items can be very, very good. Like this one was probably worth it just in the fact that we got flying. Flying is just about the most useful thing you can get, in my experience. So unfortunately, we've not managed to get any peace, so until we do, we will not be able to get in this treasure room, which is not ideal. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we end up getting a key. It is possible that we get a key once we finish this room. We'll just have to see. We did get a soul heart. Soul hearts are never a bad thing to see. Here in the top right, you'll see the map. Map is always a good thing. Now, there's a curse that will keep your map away, which can be very annoying, especially when you have a rather large or confusing map layout. No item in that. Okay. So here we would normally have to use bombs to get these keys, but we can just fly right over. Same with these chests. These stone chests you have to bomb to open up. Also, if you just notice that this rock right here just flashed, that is because if you look in our bottom left, you'll see that rock. Pretty sure it's called a shiny rock. Every 10 seconds it will shine a rock that contains an item. If you know what to look for and are always on the lookout, you won't really need that. I probably would have skipped over it because I'm not always looking for those, but you can tell that it was... What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know if it's going to be good, but we're going to grab it. Black hole. We're not going to grab that. That doesn't sound too good. We're going to re-roll that. Dead baby. We're going to go ahead and just... No, Brother Bobby. Never mind. Okay, so he's just a follower guy. I don't remember what they're called. It's been too long. But looks like he just shoots with us. Okay, so this is a shop. These cost money, as you can see. We we have 22 cents. What we can do is bomb this thing. Normally you can put coins in that. After a certain amount, it will re-roll these items. But if you just use a... We don't have any bombs. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we're going to do something else instead. We're going to buy this battery and re-roll these items. That right there can be very good. More options. So that either gives the shop more options, or it gives... No, that gives item rooms a second item to choose from, which can be huge. I would have preferred the one that... Oh, okay, this is a... Also, look at that music. That's nice. Okay, so there's an item that does the same effect, but with boss rooms, which is even better, because you always have bosses at the end of floors, whereas after a certain floor, there's no more treasure rooms. So these are kills. If you press E, or maybe it was Q. No, I think it was Q. Pretty sure E is bombs. Just press Q, you use it. However, kills are very iffy. They can do good, or they can do bad, or they can do nothing. They are not really a good idea to use unless you have the PhD item, which makes all pills either neutral effects or positive effects, and tells you exactly what they're called. So besides that, unless you're okay with being risky, which I am occasionally, pills are not a good idea. Okay, so on this is taking a little while, so I'm going to use, in our bottom right, we have a card, 8-Death, Death is what it's called. You can press Q, uses it, and just does some damage to everything in the room, in this case, the box. Here we got Pageant Boy, I think it's called, and it just gives you some money. Randomly gives you money. It can either be pennies, nickels, or dimes. In this case, we just got a bunch of pennies. Not too bad. If you press tab, you can expand your map, make sure you got everything. In this case, we did, so we are good to go. Unfortunately, we don't have any bombs or keys, so hopefully we find some keys. Here we got Curse of the Maze. What Curse of the Maze is gonna do? Well, actually, I'll just let it show it once it gets to that point. Very nice, we got some bombs. Hopefully this gives us a key, because I just realized we're right next to the item room. And this gives us a key, we will have just gotten our dice roll back, allowing us to re-roll whatever we get in here if they're bad. And then we won't be wasting the charge. But it looks like we're not going to get quite so lucky. That right there was the Curse of the Maze. As you saw, if you look in the top right for our map, we were right next to the treasure room, but we skipped over that middle room. So Curse of the Maze occasionally has the effect of, instead of taking you where you want it to go, sending you to a random room. It can take you right back to where you just exited. Okay, so here, this card, it's not a card, it's an item, but it's pretty much a card. It is Curse of the Tower, or something like that. I believe it's whenever you get hurt, it spawns a bunch of bombs, which sounds good, except for the fact that it doesn't protect you from those bombs. This Explosivo, so those gray tiers, instead of the light blue tiers, the gray tiers will stick to enemies and then explode. I don't recall whether or not you take damage from those. I don't think so, but I do not remember. There we go. And that was pretty much useless. We didn't get anything from that, so that kind of blows. Taking a lot of damage is not good at all. He should die from that. Very nice. Got a key. Alright, sorry about that. Lots of bomb flies in this room. That guy's gonna explode. Perfect. Line up the bad guy. That guy's gonna die. That should die now. What else we got? Oh wow, this guy's been making quite a few of these. I don't know what these are called, but they spit out things. I believe those ones spit out just like stuff that slows you down. Oh boy, we are down to our red hearts now. This is not good. Taking way too much damage right now. Means we're being way too careless. Alright, let's grab this chest. Coin and a key. Do we have the shop yet? Nope, not quite. We will probably hit up the shop. Very nice. And if you don't have flying, these spikes will hurt you, so you need to be careful. Alright, let's go fight the boss. We got the hollow. Okay, very nice. Okay, this is one of my favorite items. It's pretty much an all stats up. Gives us a heart container. The only thing it doesn't really do is shot speed up, but you don't really need that. So now that we've done that, I want to go find the shop. You see his glowing red blood that he leaves behind when he jumps. That will harm you whenever you walk on it, unless you have flying like we do. That is a very big issue on later floors that have red floors, so you don't really see it. And you just end up walking over it over and over again, and then end up dying to it like that. It's not the best thing, as you could probably imagine. Alright, let's go into the arcade real quick. Okay. Get rid of that. We don't play slots. And we don't do that either. I'm getting... pretty much got a coin and a key out of using a bunch of bombs, which bombs are very good, so I don't think that was very worth it unless we can find something good in our shop. Ooh, we got a key, that's good. Oh, we have a bunch of keys actually, so that's not necessarily the best thing. Okay, so we can use our dice to reroll that. That is good. That is going to be a damage up at the... Wow, this just teleported us to our secret room, and we just... Is that a Liberty Cap? Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the Liberty Cap gives you a random mushroom effect every couple of rooms, which I can't go too much into because I'm not super familiar with all of them, but if you keep a good eye on our stats, you'll see them go up and down every now and again. Like right there, we just got minus speed, plus range, plus attack, and now those were reverted. That is what I mean by random mushroom effects. And they can be very good, or they can sometimes be bad, but they're usually pretty good. Okay, so what gives us the map? I don't know why we have that. Maybe that's what that eyeball did earlier and I just didn't realize it. I don't think so. Alright, so we're gonna go straight up. So what we need right now, we have keys, so maybe we don't really need anything. Way too many spiders. Spiders are my least favorite enemy. I think a lot of people will agree with that. Because they're just so small and fast. Okay. I think I just got hurt by an explosive, which means these two hurt me. Which is not good. Okay, and now we've entered a floor where everything does a full heart of damage instead of half hearts. So there are items we can gather that reduce that, and those are some of the best items. Okay, we don't have any coins. I'm not entirely sure why I went in here. But maybe we'll get some coins, that'd be nice. Because I believe this is Bogo Bombs. Bogo Bombs is pretty nice. Whoa, what is that thing? Oh, that guy's spitting them out. Okay. Not familiar with that. We're gonna try to get over to our item room real quick. Hopefully get some good items out there. Got a cargo here. Temperance, I believe, is that machine that you take damage to get coins. We open up the secret room, got a nickel, and then we can blow those guys up, but we're gonna hold off on that. Okay, so we only have one heart now, which is not good. We're gonna have to be super careful now. Luckily, against these guys, if we just stay in this hole, which I don't mean to be a little antsy about it, but like, I don't want to lose. Okay, so that is a playing card. In this case, we got the 2 spades, which if we use it, multiplies our keys by 2. So we just had 7, and now we're up to 14 keys. Which we likely won't need that many, but we have it. We use Temperance card, hold up one of those, which would kill us right now, so it's not good. The Empress, I believe, gives us a buff. We are going to grab this Holy Heart. I forgot about those. So if you have that at the end of the floor, when you enter the next floor, then you gain another red heart container. If you get 2 in the same floor, it just gives it to you immediately. Okay, so I don't know what that one does. I know what that one does, but it's not super useful to us. So we're just gonna re-roll. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that guy, so we're just gonna grab this one. Transcendent Tears. So we can go through shit like this, which I think would be super helpful. And then we can recharge our die with the boss room. I want to say there's a right, so we're going to go there. Okay, and the reason I put these red flames out, if you haven't seen it yet, I don't quite remember, is because they will shoot. They will shoot you. And those are very annoying guys too. Okay, so I thought that the white heart was a protective barrier from getting one shot like that, because I thought it would take that away without taking our red heart away as well. But I guess since we're taking full hearts, it takes away both. I was not expecting that. That is an unfortunate way to end, especially since we are right at the boss. We were actually doing pretty good, except for health. Had we not lost as many soul hearts as we had done, because we had a lot of them, we were actually doing really good. I was just very careless, and that was unfortunate. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If we continue doing this, which is completely up to you guys, then I hope we can get some wins instead of just racking up a losing streak, which it actually tells you your streak. Right now we are at -2, because I had done one game before that did not go well at all. So I'm hoping we can start getting that to be a positive number. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this game. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down what you would like to see. We can do these challenges. There's a whole bunch of them. I want to say that I've done one, but I'm not seeing one done. So maybe I haven't, or maybe it doesn't show it like I thought it did. Not sure. Maybe it's these exclamations? No, I don't think so. Okay, anyways. Challenges, mobs, different characters. Let me know what you guys want to see. Subscribe for more content. Tell me what you want to see more of. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.